Sometimes people are just way too friendly because women, and I'll speak for, like I said, only women, will really have these girlfriends that just because you're being too nice, like they'll really try to get at you guys behind our back and think we're slow or something. So you can't be too nice to certain people because then it can cause other issues.
Sound like you've been down this road before.
I real life have had people that I wasn't that close to really try to get at my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like real life, and I think women are just grimy like that. Like they just
they'll
do
look
that.
at it. They'll look at it and like because of the
been,
verbiage that you just
maybe
said.
you've been
They're
talking
not
about them
that
too
close
much.
to you.
Right.
But even in general, if we're supposed to be friends in any sense, a teammate or whatever,
Oh, it's a
there shouldn't be a
teammate.
certain boundary line.
We're getting closer to the team.
What's her number? What's her jersey number?
And AKILAH, what about you in flirting with the friends?
Like, oh, change the subject.
Diversion.
Because I'm just wondering.
about it.
'Cause there is,
I'm just saying.
I would just say there's a such thing as, obviously there's flirting, but then there's also perceived flirting. You know what
You're
I'm saying?
saying like just being overly friendly.
No, I'm just saying it's flirting, which is okay. Somebody is trying to hit on another person. And then there's
That's not okay.
No,
but he's talking about the perceived.
Then there's also your mate perceiving. What you're saying is like you.
Like if I was out and we're talking and I'm kikiing with you, and then it looks like I'm flirting.
Because you're being
nice. Right.
Because it could be perceived as flirting, but it's like you're like no, like I'm not checking for you. We're not checking for each other.
Or the context of whatever the relationship is, how it's been established.
But do you guys? I feel what you're talking about. But do you guys understand that?
Yes, there are people out here flirting with.
No, that's happening.
Their significant other. Because I'll tell you this. Look, and women. Look, I'll be out, and the one question I might get, and I'll be like, it's really like, kind of takes me back a little bit sometimes. I'm like, oh, what's going? How's your wife? Or something like that? I'll be like, she's still married, or something like that in that vein. And I'm like, yeah. Or something like, where's your wife? Or that's the first thing. And I'm like, you don't know my wife like that. Why are you asking me where's my wife?
Right.
Like, why is that? That's a flirt, right?
I wouldn't. It depends.
That's what
it depends on how far they go after that question. Like,
I'd be like, she's at home or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, but I see.
I mean, that's your response. So what I'm saying is, after you say that she's home,
but that's like an opening.
If they follow up to be like, oh, so what you doing later after this, or if you're out at your event, then yeah, it can be flirting. But if they normally know that you have a wife and they hear you talk about your wife a lot,
and they just see me out without her or something,
naturally.
But see, in this sense, y'all already together, right? So if you were pursuing your wife, right,
with her,
initially, and then she had some friends and y'all went out.
Calling right now. Like,
Speaking of the devil, then it wouldn't be cool. Like your wife wouldn't like it if you was also low key in the face of her friends too. Like you don't have her on lock yet. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But it's almost like you what they call it? You shooting your shot in a bunch of people baskets out here.
Too much.
Like wait, whoa. I thought you was trying to pursue me. Like you can't pursue me and then be trying to holler at the friend at the same time. Because I know that's happened. You know what I mean? Where it's like wait a minute. Are you trying to talk to me? Are you trying to talk to my friends? Or like what? Like
that's against the rules.
Because I mean, I'll say, in my opinion, I've seen that women are like, if I'm trying to talk to him, if I'm like him, he's off limits. But for a guy, you guys are easier to be like, oh, I ain't messing with her no more. It's cool. I've seen that happen more often than women be like, oh, okay, yeah, girl, I like him, but if you like him, it's okay.
Friends competing for the same dude openly,
yeah,
knowing
yeah, I've, yeah.
And they be like, nah,
well, see,
I'm in this.
So,
it's like,